Hello everyone, welcome back. I have my husband Jason here with me again. It is time to do another budget committee meeting for the month of March. We are not quite through February, we have about a week left. But if we don't do it ahead of time, then it kind of delays getting the budget set up and then you don't start the month off fresh. So I'm just gonna update you on what we have left to do this month. There are 2 medical bills that need to be paid, which will come out of our HSA. And I had to have a root canal and a crown, which totally drains our entire HSA.
It is sad how much money these things cost. Sad.
Such a waste of money. And then my life insurance policy is due, but we have money in the sinking fund that we save every month for that. So I will go ahead and pay those. Do we want to tell them about my oopsie this month?
Oh yeah, it's her oopsie.
Super annoying. So I paid our cable and internet bill. And once I pay the bills, I don't really go, because we have so many sinking funds, I don't go back and check to see if the bills have cleared or whatever, because once I get the confirmation email, and then I just account for it on our budget, it's paid. I don't need to go back and look at it. But then we got a email notice that our cable bill was more than double what it should be. And I was like, that is so weird. So I went in and looked, and the payment that I had made never posted to our account because apparently I typed in a number wrong and it tried to send it to the bank and came right back. So not only was it late, but it has a $25 return. Ooh, so not okay. Because I used my bank account, which, do they treat that like a check?
No, what? You used your check. You didn't use your bank account.
I did not use a check.
Would you put in the checking account number and
Correct.
the routing number? Right.
Yes.
Next time you use your card.
Whatever. Super annoying. So they wouldn't take away the $25 fee. And now I'm sure there's a late fee attached as well because we got 0 notification that there was any issue with it.
But now that's been changed.
Except for when the next bill posted.
Right.
That's the only way that we knew, and just as an annoying little thing, super annoyed that customer loyalty means nothing anymore. We are never late on anything, and they won't take away fees. They won't give you the benefit of the doubt, anywhere. It's really annoying. Okay, end of rant. So stuff like that happens. It's really irritating because when you're trying really hard to stay on budget and then you make a mistake like that, it's just wasted money. It's so annoying.
Notice the grace in this face. Now, if things were switched, we'll see what happens.
I would be nice to you. I would be upset, I'm upset with myself because it was a stupid mistake, but
Okay.
whatever. Okay, so we had a little oopsie, but other than that, how do you feel like we did this month?
Not bad. I had a couple times I went out to lunch.
So where's that money coming from?
Honey, where's that money coming from?
Okay, so last month we talked about giving each other $50, and we actually decided to postpone it until March so that we can get ahead in the checkbook to be able to just pull that cash out at the first of the month. So we will be getting that money March 1st. But he has had a couple of lunch things that I've just had to take from other area, like a miscellaneous budget and that type of thing. And so we have about a week left, and here's my little grocery envelope, and we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 left, which is doable. I can do it for that, but I actually already spent all the grocery money, and this cash that I put in here is, I went to the resale shop and sold some of the kids' clothes to Once Upon a Child. Normally I would take that money and put it in the kid envelope because that's kind of how we like save for kids' clothes and their sporting events and all that stuff. But I knew that I was going to need a little bit of money to get through the rest of the month for some fresh stuff. So that's what we did this month. And I think we spent all of our $600 because we've actually I've made quite a few meals for people and given them away. And there was just a couple of things like that happened that caused us to use up our budget quicker, which we're totally fine with. And I will say, when I say like there's no more money left in the grocery budget, it's like the budget. We have money to be able to go out and buy more groceries, but like this is the part of budgeting that it's useless to budget if you're not gonna stick.
Gotta stay laser focused.
If you're not gonna stick to the budget. I could pull from other categories and stuff, but then what's that saying? Rob Peter to pay Paul or whatever. So anyway, we have money for food, but we try really hard to stick as close to the budget as we can. So let's talk about gas money that we have left. I just filled up today, which should last me a week, maybe. You'll need to fill up this week, I'm sure?
I could probably last till Wednesday or so.
Okay.
Wednesday or Thursday.
We might be okay then. There's $63.86 left in the gas budget.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll get us right to the very end. I was a little worried that we weren't gonna make it this month because we've done kind of a lot of extra driving as well.
Basketball games for the kids and stuff.
Yep, went to Holland a couple days for my sister type of thing. So we should be good with that, if not really close. And then, so now let's talk about anything coming up for next month.
Next month, March.
Is there anything coming up that you can think of that we have not taken into account? Oh, and this month is Julia's birthday. It's February 28th. It's the very end. So I had already budgeted that. I already got her present. And then we just need to pay she chose pizza at Spanky's.
Gotcha, yeah.
So we just need to pay for that dinner, and then her birthday is taken care of.
Yeah, and it's always fun to watch your kids open up a present because they're shocked, and typically, Dad, I'm shocked as well because Mama does all the shopping.
He has no idea what she's getting for her birthday. Okay, so anything for next month that you can think of?
I mean, help me out. Nothing comes off the top of my head.
So, spring break is coming up, the very 1st of April. So we're kind of preparing for that. I've made reservations. We are doing like an Airbnb. I've made reservations at a hotel. So the only thing that we have left to pay for is we're going to the ARC exhibit in Kentucky.
Looking forward to that.
So we need to pay for our tickets, which will be around $160. And then we are estimating gas to be about $250. So that leaves us about $830 for food, shopping, activities.
She says $830. On the paper, it says $832.35. Just gives you a clue what I'm dealing with here, folks.
So I think we're good for spring break.
Yep.
We do need to. We had contemplated renting a van.
Yes.
Just to make it a little more comfortable. Our cars are really old.
Can't do that.
But it was like $900 for 7 days or something.
Not an
option. So that does mean though, we need to buy a Blu-ray player, like a portable Blu-ray player for the car. So that needs to come out of spring break money. And then we need to get the car serviced before we go on a long trip like that.
Which remind me, let's take care of that this week.
I want you to schedule it for like halfway through March.
Got you, okay.
So that it's fairly fresh for our trip. But we do have some money in the oil change sinking fund. We have $162.26.
And I think it's oil change about time for your car, so. So a whole tune-up will be
But
good.
I'm anticipating it's gonna be more than that because there's
Oh,
some
yeah.
issues with the car
Yeah,
that need to
no.
be fixed. So we need to get that done before we leave for our trip. But other than that, I think it's a pretty regular month.
Yep.
Just,
Yep.
I think all of our categories will be the same. We get our blow money
Come on now,
this
let's go. Let's
this
go.
month, so that's good. Anything else that you can think of that we need to go over?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. We did really well staying on budget this month, even with it being a birthday month.
Right.
Oh, I know what we need to do. I need to tell you how much we have saved for certain things. So our big one is the porch, which my dad is getting the material list all together. So we're getting excited about that.
Yes, yes.
Super exciting. So in the porch fund, as of today, we have $8,466.82. So we are right on track to have our full 10,000 by the time we start that project in like 2 months. Then we started the month in our new car fund. We started the month with $8,365.27, and we will add $323
Nice.
to that. So about 87-ish hundred.
That's just going to buy a car.
So the plan is,
I need a car.
once we are done with the porch,
Driving an old van.
yeah,
I need a car.
we're just eking the van out till it totally dies, which it is well on its way to
It's coming.
totally dying. But I would like to have quite a bit more in that fund before we buy a car. But the plan is, once we're done saving up for the porch, then all of that money that we were putting towards the porch, we will
Car fund.
put towards the car. And I didn't tell you this, but my dad said there are some things that we can do for the driveway, like put more limestone on it and stuff to make it not so muddy. Because our driveway is unpaved right now. That's on the big list of
Seriously.
things to save for.
Basketball
but it is
hoop,
expensive.
In-ground sprinkling, and I would love a paved driveway. That's it. Everything else is hers.
It is like thousands and thousands of dollars
Yeah, I know.
to pave the driveway. So, but
But we
that,
got to get a porch first.
yes, that is way more enjoyable than a paved driveway. So anyway, we should look into that for the spring.
Gotcha.
Put some more rock down so it's not as muddy.
I like that idea.
Yeah. And then it is time to start thinking about gardening. I do spend a chunk of money in the spring here for plants and landscaping. There's always
And fertilizer.
fertilizer
yeah.
and there's always that kind of stuff. So I feel like once we have all the money for the porch, then we need to set up a little fund for
Yeah.
outside type stuff.
Yeah.
But we're not quite there yet. So everything looks good.
Yep.
Okay,
job,
we
man.
haven't had any major changes in our bills or budget or anything like that. Everything is pretty much the same, so we should be good. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you in the next one.
Yes.
For
Next
joining
week.
me.
Next month.
Next month. Have a good one. See ya.